Pisces, welcome to your reading for April of 2026. Let's see what's in store for Pisces for the month of April of 2026. If you're new to my readings, welcome. I do monthly tarot card readings based on your astrology sign. All the other signs are available on my profile, depending on where you're viewing this from. If you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support for the channel. I am so grateful. That being said, let's see what's in store for Pisces for the month of April of 2026. So Pisces, the month begins with a lot of unknowns. You're being cautiously optimistic, but there's a lot on the go. You don't know where things are going to end up. There's a lot of new things surrounding you, and there's a lot of missing information. I don't know why, but that's really important. It just seems like you are a bit all over the place. It seems like things are taking a long time to get to you. You're getting some news, but it's taken like weeks and weeks to get into your hands. And it's revealing a piece of the puzzle, but it's not revealing the whole thing. I don't know if that means anything to you, but it just seems like there's a lot of fog landing around you for some reason. The Ace of Swords twice, so there's something about the truth. There's something about information. I get the feeling you're getting it in pieces. There's a lot of stuff that's not being shared or said, but you're grabbing information from different sources and you're starting to build a picture. I guess that's the best way I can put it. And what's fascinating is that you are building the picture that nobody else seems to be building. There's a lot of stuff that a lot of people are flying blind, but you seem to know where to grab the information, where to do things, where to make adjustments. You're not necessarily sharing a lot of stuff, but you are. It's giving you the opportunity to navigate a lot of confusion. Yeah, you're not sharing everything that you know, you're sharing what you think is to your advantage. You're understanding that knowledge is power. Like, information is power. There are people around you who you're starting to pick up on that they don't want you to succeed, or you feel like they are trying to block your success. You're really collaborating with people who you're sensing are trying to help you succeed. There's just a lot of like ups and downs around you, like a lot of frustration, a lot of joy. It's like one extreme or the other. You're really focusing your energy on being surrounded by people who have a lot more emotional stability, like a lot of regulation, and I think you're being drained by like the volatility of like a roller coaster, like emotional roller coaster ride. Like one day hot, one day cold. It's just kind of like, it can be a bit too much. You know what I mean? As month continues, there's some really great news. I guess this information collection is really going to start to pay off. There's some really surprising good news. You're going to be shocked. A lot of things are going to fall into place on their own. They're coming out of a very confusing situation. Or, sorry, how can I put it? You didn't have control over how things were going to play out, over how things were meant to play out. And you needed to have faith that the situation was going to end up the way it needed to end up, and it does. It could have gone in any direction, but it ends up exactly where it needs to end up. And you're okay with that. It's not going to be perfect, but it's much better than you had hoped, like you had anticipated. And you're going to run with it. You're going to make sure that the momentum doesn't slow down. You are going to grab the bull by its horns, and you are going to move forward. There's inertia, and you're going to take advantage of it. You're really worried that the rug is going to be pulled out from under you, but this is need to invest in some kind of long-term plan, whatever that means. And you're going to be putting you first. You're going to be putting your own needs first. I don't know why, but I hear the words exit strategy. I'm not sure how this pertains to your situation, but like, I don't see you in a violent situation, but at the same time, I'm seeing you with like a packed emergency bag in case you just got to grab and get and go kind of. It's not like sorry, that's an analogy. It's almost like you have like an emergency fund in case of emergencies. And I don't know why you're anticipating an emergency, but you're kind of like, and this could be like work-wise, this could be a contract, this could be a fund, this could actually be a bag, you know. It's almost like you want to reassure yourself, even though things are up in the air. You're taking advantage of some good news to be able to set something aside in case something goes south. Whatever, and this is like a very private concern. You're not necessarily sharing this with anybody else. You're not hesitating on setting these plans or putting these plans on the go. So I'm going to leave things here. I'm going to go to the extended. I'm going to finish the rest of the month on my Patreon channel. For those of you who are new to my readings, I do the first half of the month here and then the other half for the price of a coffee on my Patreon. The link is listed above or in the description of this post or in my bio, depending on where you're viewing this. You're more than welcome to join me there. It's really not expensive. It's the price of a coffee. But if this is where we leave things, thank you so much for liking, commenting, connecting with these videos. The more you interact with them, the more there's an opportunity for others to experience what you just experienced. And on that note, I wish you a really great month of April and hope to see you in May. Namaste and take care.